Hi, good evening, everyone. So, guys, in the previous class, we have seen introduction to the Azure, and we have learned what is Microsoft Azure Service. Is a cloud internet-based service. It's a cloud-based service, and by the help of this Microsoft Azure Service, we can build our infrastructure in the cloud. But last class, we have seen in this race, Microsoft is not only alone one who is designed the cloud network. Before Microsoft, there are so many public cloud providers are there, like Amazon is there, Google is there, IBM is there, but Microsoft started the business very late, and the Microsoft Cloud Service, previously is called Windows Azure, in 2010, guys, when Microsoft has launched. But in 2014, Microsoft has redesigned this page. In the year of 2014, Microsoft has redesigned this page, and Microsoft has changed the name to Windows Azure to Microsoft Azure, guys. And there are a lot of services Microsoft has added. 400 plus services we have right now in the Microsoft Cloud. And the microservicing, by the help of these services, you can build, you can design your infrastructure in the cloud, guys, here. So if you want to build, if you want to design your network in the cloud, we require Microsoft Azure service here. So microservicing, without purchasing your hardware, physical hardware, we can build our infrastructure in the cloud, and the Microsoft is providing to build your network, to test your network, to deploy permanently your network in the cloud, and manage your applications in Microsoft data center. But you know, guys, Microsoft data center contain what? If anyone is asking this question, typical question to you. And generally, the interview person will ask, what is Microsoft data center actually? Microsoft data center is a huge place, is a big place. The Microsoft is saying our one data center size is near to one football ground size, guys. The Microsoft is saying our one data center size is near to one football ground space size, guys. Yeah. And in this Microsoft data centers, we have, you can see the picture of this one. So this is Microsoft data center. So microservicing in one data center, we have many servers, guys. Many servers are there. In one data center, we have many servers. We have like this servers will be there, guys, here in one data center. And here in each rack, actually this is a rack, guys, here. So you can see here. So this is a rack. In each rack, microservicing, we have nearly, we can fix nearly 12 to 15 servers, guys, easily. In one rack, we can fix nearly 12 to 15 servers. So if you go to Amitted branch of Zoom Technologies, guys, you can find I fixed two racks. The right side, when you go to in the Zoom technology, right side, you can find there are two racks are there. I fixed 12 servers in each rack. So means 24 servers I have. So microservicing in this data center, we have huge racks are huge servers are there, many servers are there. And each data center size is near to one football ground size. Now imagine if I want to place the servers, how many servers I can place in one data center. So I guess, guys, in one data center, we have maybe lakhs or more than lakh servers are there, guys. And the Microsoft is allowing the companies to take the advantage of Microsoft data center to build their network. And Microsoft data center contain what? The Microsoft data center contained all type of hardware is available, guys. All type of operating system, all types of operating systems are available, and softwares are available, right? Web hosting is available. Storage, we have big storage, guys. Big storage available. As per your requirement, you can configure your infrastructure in Microsoft data center, guys. Yeah. Okay. So microservicing, we have big data centers, right? You can come, you can build, you can access. But whatever services we are using, there is a pay as you use. Means how many hours, how many minutes we are using, just we have to pay for that. And in Microsoft data center, just now I explained here, we have computers, servers are there, storage is there, network, load balancer, application services also available, guys. And last class we have learned in Microsoft, in the world, Microsoft has 140 in 140 countries, 60 plus regions we have. In 140 countries, we have data centers, and these blue colors are all Microsoft data centers in regions, guys. In each region, microservicing, we have 3 data centers. Maybe in some regions, we have only 1 data center. But in some regions, mostly some region, we have 2 data centers or 3 maximum data centers we have, guys, here. Okay. And all these regions are connected physically to each other. But guys, after completing this course, after completing this Microsoft Azure course, guys, so we can say ourselves as a IT cloud system administrator or system engineer. Now, this is very important for you guys. Everyone has to know good subject knowledge of this cloud, because when you go to the interview, they will ask this question: what is identities? What is governance? What is compliance? What is administrator roles? What is uh, virtual networks, types of virtual networks, guys? What is inter-site connectivity? What is storage? Types of storage? What is the benefits? Virtual machine sizes, right? And what size of machine required for which category of servers? And what is computer serverless technology? And what is migration? What is data protection? What is backup? What is monitoring? We have to know, guys. But microservicing, after completing this course, so guys, anyhow, after completing the course, you are learning the course from Zoom. After the course completed, you will get one training certificate from Zoom. That is a training certificate for you guys. But we want global certificate from Microsoft. So Microsoft is providing the global certificate also, guys. The Microsoft is saying you can take the global certificate, and every company, guys, when you join into the organizations, the organization is saying we require good subject knowledge or good experience. Experience means you require good subject knowledge, guys. Means you require good understanding in the technology configurations part. You require good information, right? Second thing, the companies are saying we require certified person, guys, right? So Zoom Technology will give the training certificate, but the companies are required a global certificate, guys. And this global certificate you have to write from Microsoft. And Microsoft has given different types of certificates according to the role base, guys. According to the role base. So we'll see what are the certification we have in Azure, guys. There are many certification are there, guys, but for system admin, for our network admin, we have to go for this certificate. So we have nearly number of roles, new role certification Microsoft is assigned to go for Microsoft Azure certificate, guys. So we have nearly 5 or 6 certifications we have, guys, here. But many different courses Microsoft is running. So for that also they have the separate certification. But we are talking about Azure certification. So in Azure we have one certificate that is called fundamental. Fundamental certificate. Who will get? Beginners, guys. If you're saying, sir, I want to learn only what is Azure, what is the features Azure is providing, what is service, what services is called what, and what is the use of the services. But I'm not an administrator. Just I require a basic knowledge. I want to work as a junior administrator, not senior. Okay, so that persons can go for this Azure Fundamental. Azure Fundamental is like a hardware and networking course, guys. Like in computers, we are learning what is hardware, what is computer use, what is processor, what is operating system. Like that type of we have features in Azure Fundamentals. Then next, if you are saying I'm the administrator, I'm the IT cloud administrator, then you have to get the certificate from Microsoft. That is called Microsoft Azure Administrator Associate, guys. So we are learning this course in our portion. So once we completed our course, we can say ourselves as a Microsoft Azure Associate Administrator, guys. Yeah. And this is designed for system admin, network admin. If you're saying you're the system admin, network admin, and you're saying I'm the cloud administrator, so compulsory you have to do this course, guys. If you once you do this course, you can say yourself as a you are the IT cloud administrator. Then we have one developer course also, guys, here, right? So developer course, who has to do? So first of all, guys, who is going to do this course? Microsoft Azure Administrator Associate. Is designed for system admin, or you can say you are the network admin. You can do this course. And if you're saying, sir, I'm the security administrator, you have to do this course, guys. That is called Microsoft Administrator, Azure Administrator Associate course, guys. And this developer course, guys, is designed for software engineers. If I'm saying myself, I'm the software administrator or software engineer, so I have to do. So example, I have done Java, C++. I'm doing some software designing, guys. So the software designers or software developers has to do this course, guys. Azure Developer Associate. And if I'm saying I'm the architect administrator, if I'm saying my network, my job in my company is what? I'm the architect administrator. So the architect administrator job is what? Designing the network. So whenever any company is coming to your example, your company is giving solutions and you're saying you are the architect administrator. So if any company is coming for solution, so you are the person who is going to attend to this company administrator or company boss. You're telling to this company, okay, what solution you need. So you have to discuss with this third party company management. Okay, what is your requirement? So, and by listening the requirement, you have to give the best solutions. So you can tell to this company, okay, you want to build your infrastructure in the cloud. So this is the best for you. And for this application, this is the best for you. This services is required. This website is required. So if you give the best solutions, best pricing, so the company will give the project. So who will get the project? Architect administrator. So architect administrator will design the network, guys. Only designing part. After the designing part is done, so architect administrator will give the this task to build, to design, to build, to deploy a network to Azure administrator. So as the administrator, Azure administrator, we have to create, we have to deploy the server services network in the cloud, guys. Just architect administrator will give the solutions. Next, we have DevOps engineer, guys. So nowadays, the companies are saying we want to go for developments. We want to go for development plus operation, guys. So if any company is running a business and their business is software business and they want productivity should be fast, right? So we have to go for development plus operation. So in development plus operation is going to manage by DevOps engineer, guys. Okay. So you can go for DevOps engineer. And we have one more, guys, here that is called Azure Security Administrator, guys. Azure Security Administrator. So if anyone is saying, sir, I'm the security administrator, so you have to learn. You have to learn. Okay. So this is designed for security, guys. If you're saying, sir, I will provide the security to my users, security to my servers. The hacker should be not attack on my network. The user should not misuse my network services. So then you have to become security administrator. So guys, for beginners, only for learning, we have to go for you have to go for this fundamental, guys. If you're saying, sir, I have done my MCSE course, I have done my CCNA, I'm the security admin, I want to create the network in the cloud, I want to practically I want to deploy the servers in the cloud. So then networks in the cloud, we have to become administrator expert, Azure administrator associate expert. If you're saying I'm the software developer, I want to design my softwares in the cloud, then we have to become developer associate. Security architect administrator will design the network in the cloud. They will take the project from the client. DevOps engineer is giving the solution to the development team and operation team. And Azure security admin providing the security to users, security devices, right? So we have to go for this, guys. This many certifications are there. And every certification we have code also, guys, here. So you can see here, if I'm saying here, I'm going for this course, AZ fundamental. So you have to go for AZ 900 exam, guys. If I'm saying I'm completing Microsoft Azure administration course, we have to write AZ 104 exam. I'm going for developer associate, I have to go for 204 exam. And if I'm saying I have completed my solution architect expert course, we have to go for 305. If I'm saying I have completed my DevOps engineering course, we have to write AZ 400. If anyone is saying, sir, I have completed my Microsoft Azure security administrator course, so you have to write AZ 500 exam, guys, here. Okay. And all the exam pattern and the cost is same, guys, here, right? For example, after completing our course, so we have to go for this paper AZ 104, guys. So once we completed AZ 104, we can say ourselves as we are the IT cloud expert or IT cloud engineer, you can say, guys. So here, uh, so guys, if you want to write these exams, example, after course is completed, you have to do practice one more time, 2-3 times. Then you can write this Microsoft Azure Administrator exam, guys. And that is, you have to write AZ104. Okay. So you can write this exam online also, guys. Here, you can write from home also. Both options are available. But you can see if you go to the Microsoft website, if you check here Azure AZ dash 104 exam, guys. Here, so you can go to the Microsoft official website and check it out here. You can see what Microsoft is saying, guys. Microsoft is saying if you go for this exam, you will get this certificate, Azure Administrator Associate. And this exam, if you want to go for the exam, you require a good understanding knowledge in virtual network, storage, computer, identity, security, and governance. And you require additional information about operating system, networking, servers, and what is virtualization. You require this. So once we complete it, right? So you will get Microsoft certificate, guys. But you have to, in the exam, it will ask this skill, guys. What is identity and governance? What is implementation of your storage, deployment and managing your Azure computer resources, implementing and manage virtual networks, monitoring and maintain the Azure resources, guys. Okay. So if you want to book this exam, guys, here, you can go, you can book this exam. The cost of this exam is $165, but in US, if you're writing exam in US, but in every country, we have Microsoft Exam Center is there, guys. You can write the exam from there. If you click on here, you have country, guys. You can select the country, but if you go to the India, you can see the cost is nearly 48 or 4,865 Indian rupees plus GST. Starting some GSTs we have to pay, guys. So, so this exam you can write in online from your home, okay? Or you can go to the Microsoft Pearson View Center that is called Exam Center. You can write. So Zoom is having this exam center, guys, after the course. If anyone want to come to our exam center to write, you are welcome. You can contact me, right? I will give you the details about this. You can come and you can write the exam in our exam center. You can sit, you can write. But guys, when you're writing this exam, what is the pattern and what type of questions you will get and how many questions? So regarding the question, guys, in this exam, you have 45 to 55 multiple choice questions are there, guys. One question, four answers, which is the correct you have to select. Or one question, five answers are there. Out of five, you have two correct answers you have to select. Or sometime it will say, sir, I'm creating this storage in Azure. So what step I have to follow? And all the steps are there, but you have to arrange the step. This is first, this is second, this is third, this is fourth, like this. You have to arrange. And you have a timing, guys, here. The timing for this 2 hours, guys. Within 2 hours, you have to finish the paper. And the marks for this exam is total. You have 1,000 marks, 1,000. Out of this, guys, you have to get 700 for passing, guys. If you get 700, passed. If you get less than 700, you fail, guys. Okay. And for failing, there is no message from Microsoft, guys. Microsoft will not give any certificate or Microsoft will not remark anything. You failed. If you fail, you can try one more time, guys. Maybe after 1 week, after 2 weeks, prepare yourself. Then you can go and you can write the exam, guys. Okay. And once you pass the exam, if you get 700 or more than 700, then Microsoft will give one message to you. Successfully, you passed your exam, right? And go to Microsoft website, check your profile, and your profile is available online. In the profile, you have your certificate, online certificate. From there, you have to download and take the color print of your certificate, guys. Okay, but in writing, when you're booking this exam, you have to give your two ID proofs. You have to give you two any ID proofs. You have to give your full name. You have to give your email address, Microsoft Outlook address. If you have, that is very good. or Hotmail you have, you can give, right? Then you can book the exam, you can write it. The exam center people will give you the date and time. The Microsoft will give you date and time, and the date, the time you can sit and you have to write the exam. Now, the cost of this exam, the fee for this exam is, just now we have seen. If you're writing the exam in home, that is 4,800 change you have to pay. But if you're writing exam in exam center, you have to pay 80 US dollars you have to pay plus 18% GST. There is a service taxes that you have to pay, and you can book the exam, you can write it there. Okay, so this is regarding the exam here, guys. But before exam, you have to go for a lot of practice. You have to do theoretical. You require good sound, right? Then you can go. You can write exam. Okay. So this is regarding the certification, guys. After the course is done, you have to write what paper AZ104. So you have to write, and after the courses, after the exam is completed, guys, Microsoft will give you one Microsoft ID, guys. You have to write this ID in your CV. Okay, you have to write this ID in your resume, in your CV. So the person can say, okay, you are certified person. So when your interview is completed, guys, in HR round, the HR people will ask this certificate, show the copy of this certificate, right? So then companies will say, okay, we have certified person. So why companies require certified person? If any company is having more than 7 certified person, the company ranking will increase, guys, and the outsourcing the company will get easily. So that's why the company is saying we require good technology expert administrators with Microsoft certification. And I saw, guys, some of the companies are giving offer also. Example, so many my students has completed this course, they have attained the interview is passed, but in HR round is asking certification, your education certificate, your experience certificates, or your course certificate. So one of the students is saying, he's giving his experience, he's saying, sharing the experience with me, sir, I completed my interview successfully, I passed, but in HR round, they have discussed the salary, they have discussed the job title details. Then they are giving this offer letter, but before giving offer letter is asking my certificate, Microsoft Global certificate. But that time I've not written any Microsoft Global certificate. So what they did, the company say, we are giving 15 days time and we are booking your exam slot. This is the details. So within 15 days, write this exam, get the offer letter, and we'll pay the exam fee also. We'll arrange the exam for you. Just write the exam, get the certificate, and join to my organization, guys. Okay, they're giving 15 days or 20 days time. You have to write and go for it. And this certification is very important. To get the job, compulsory you have to write the exam, guys. Okay, because every
But
company
is
require
there any validity for this exam?
Microsoft in the certificate, on certificate is written 1 year. On certificate is written 1 year, but there is, according to my experience, there is a no expire date for the certificate. Like actual before
Yep.
this 104,
Yep.
this
If we
exam
need to
name.
renew it, sorry to
Okay,
interrupt. If in case if we need to renew it, do we need to write again the exam, or it will be like just a renew
I'm
it
coming to
and
that point, Jishan.
okay.
So
Okay.
before this 104, this exam name is 10. In August 2022, before August 2022, this exam name is AZ103. But August 2020, this exam name has changed to 104. So Microsoft is saying here the certificate validation is 1 year. But once you write the exam, you are certified. Again, you no need to write this exam until the next version came in the market. And until your company is asking, I want new certificate. So it means once you write this exam, you have written certificate, you are the certified person. And your profile will be created in Microsoft domain. Always you can check and you can show to the persons. Like long back, I have done 2003 exams, then 2008. I upgraded 2016, then I've upgraded to 2022 also. So if you check my profile, all the certificate will show you. Last 10 years back, I have written first certificate. That also is there in my profile. So it means the certificate is not expiring. Certificate will be there. On same Microsoft MC ID, you can write the new exams. But when the new version will come, maybe next year, maybe after 2 years, or you no need to write until your company's requirement is what? New certificate is required. Okay, so Microsoft has written on the certificate 1 year validity. But now tell me, from 2020 till now, the Microsoft has not changed the certificate. So it means if anyone has done the exam in August 2020, guys, so till now if they're not written any certificate, still this certificate is valid for that person and companies will accept it. Okay.
But in certificate, it shows like expiry date.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying here. It's expired for 1 year. But if you go to Microsoft, your profile, still your certificate will be there for you, right? Still the
Mhm.
certificate will be there and the companies will accept it for you. You can anytime download, take the print and show to the company until the next version. Example, one of my student has completed the exam in 2021, but still they're working as administrator in the companies, right? And when they go to the other company, when you jump to the other company, showing same certificate, which is done in 2021. So again, he has to write the exam. No, it's not required. Example, one more. Assume you have done engineering exam. You got the certificate of engineering. Yes, you have got. Now tell me, guys, long back you have done, 5 years back you have done. So again, you have to write this certificate exam again and again. No, once you return, that's it. The same certificate there, but you have to upgrade when the new technology is added in 104. So you have to upgrade to yourself. Or really, Microsoft has changed. See, Microsoft will not change A to Z everything. 100% will not change. 10% Microsoft will add new features. The 10% we have to learn and we have to write the new certification. If the Microsoft is saying we have changed the 10% and the new certification name we have changed, and for business purpose Microsoft is changing and asking to write, then you have to write. But if your company is saying we want certificate new certification, then you have to write. Otherwise, on old certificate 104, you can continue your job. Okay, it's clear now.
Yes.
So guys, so these are the certification details. After these courses, you have to write AZ104 exam. Now come to our subject today, guys. Here,
Sir,
yeah.
every time we need to pay each attempt.
Yes, you have to pay 80. Whenever you're writing the exam, you have to pay $80 to Microsoft. Or sometime Microsoft will say you are the existing
Hmm.
customer of Microsoft. You will get 10% discount or 20% discount you will get from
Oh.
Microsoft. Then you will get some 10-20% discount from Microsoft. Okay. So now come to today topic, guys. Here. Today we are going to discuss this many topics. First, we have discussed certification. Now we'll go to what is basic cloud services. Everyone has to know, guys. Without learning this one, you cannot say you are the cloud engineer. Types of cloud, benefits of cloud. Then we'll go to Microsoft Azure services, then payment methods, then how to create the Azure account. We'll see if the time is there, we'll go for this one also. Otherwise, in the next day, in next session, we'll discuss about this. Okay. So now we are going for what is cloud services, guys. So guys, cloud is an internet-based service. Through internet, whatever the services you are accessing, that service is called cloud. So cloud is a internet-based services, right? So previously, I have given the example how we are sending the mail, how we are receiving the mails, guys. So if assume you are in USA, I'm in India, I want to send the mail last 10 years back, 15 years back. So I'm sending, I have to go to GPO General Post Office. I have to write the letter, I have to post it, I have to send the documents, I have to courier it, then you will receive. And how much time it will take? Maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks is going to take this time to get the mail from one country to other country, one person to other person. But now we are using internet services, guys. We have free servers. Like we have Gmail is a free server is available. Microsoft Outlook is a free server, right? Free server is available, but companies will use their own email server, but we are using free email server. So in the Microsoft Outlook, I created one account and you also created one account in Microsoft Outlook. So through this Microsoft Outlook account, I'm sending the mail, you are receiving. I'm sending some document, you are receiving, and you are sending some document, I'm receiving. But how much time is it going to take, guys? It's going to take few minutes, few seconds to transfer the data from one person to other person. But assume it right now, I'm sitting in home. I send some data to you. and I stored some data in Microsoft OneDrive. Example, my important uh, project details, project work I have stored in Microsoft OneDrive or in Google Drive. So assume it right now my system is not working today, guys. My computer is totally is down. My laptop is down. So can I take my friend laptop? Can I open my Microsoft Outlook account in the browser? Yes. Can I receive the mails with you? Yes, I can send, I can receive. So it means not compulsory. I have to sit on same place, same computer to access my internet services. Now, can I take one more computer? Can I check my Google Drive data? Can I check my Microsoft OneDrive data? Yes, I can download, I can upload. Right? So it means you can sit anywhere in the corner of the world, you can access your services, guys. So this is called cloud. So cloud is available 24/7 for you. Cloud is flexible, right? And to access the services. So guys, I told you guys previously, the companies are maintaining their organization network. The company engineers, administrators, right, is maintaining their infrastructure in traditional style, guys. So traditional style, last class we have discussed, like in our organization, in our on premises, right? We want to build this many server services, guys, like Active Directory, DNS, DHCP, web service, SQL service, SAP, email. So traditional way is what? Following the physical server, build the network on physical servers. So if I build the network on physical servers, so by using 1:1 formula, guys, by using 1:1 formula, if I build the servers, because I don't want to configure all the services in one machine, because if I configure all the services in one machine, we have load balancing problem, we have failure, and accessing services, the services will become slow. So for the reason I want to configure one server, one service. So I'm making the first machine. I'm taking first machine. I'm making this machine is DC. So in this machine, Active Directory and DNS, these two services running. I want to make separate DHCP server. I have to take one more server. I have to configure separate DHCP server. If I want to make separate web server, I have to take one more machine, create web service. So this machine web server. I want to make SQL server separate. I want to make SAP server separate. I want to make email server separate. So if you want to configure these services in separate machine, so at least guys, I require total 6 physical servers. So if I'm purchasing 6 physical servers, so server cost is expensive. One server costing me 5 lakhs rupees. So means 6 servers costing me to my management 30 lakhs rupees, guys. But in the servers to run the server, we require server OS. I'm taking 2022 server operating system. And for each server, we require one license. So one license cost me 1 lakh rupee. So total how much? 6 lakhs rupees I have to pay. So on hardware, on operating system, I'm paying 36 lakhs rupees. Then after that, to keep this physical servers, we require good space in our organization. We require separate security room. Then servers are heating more, guys, because running 24/7. So we require good cooling. For that, we require ACs. Then after that, servers are running 24/7. So we require 24/7 uninterrupted power supply, guys. Okay, so we want 24/7 uninterrupted power supply. So then we require generators, guys. We require automatic generators. So when I'm running the generators, so diesel cost we have to pay. Then after that, maintenance cost, because these servers are expensive, right? We have to keep in separate room. We require so many security services also we require this. Then as admin configure these servers. So go to first machine, configure Active Directory DNS server and create some users. Make second machine DHCP server, third machine web server, host the website, fourth machine SQL server, fifth machine SAP server, email server. And who's going to access all these services? My users. And here my users are sitting on this client machine, logging to this machine, and 200 plus users are logging, guys, here. Example, 200 plus users are logging, accessing services. So your Active Directory server will give authentication, right? Then DHCP server will serve the DHCP service. Web server will serve the web service. SQL server will serve the SQL service. SAP server will serve the SAP service. Email server will serve the email service. So it means right now the service is not running in one machine. The service is running in separate machine. So 200 plus users or more than 200 plus user can access these services at a time, guys. Okay, 200 plus users can access these services, guys. Okay, so this is a traditional way. So this method is the best, guys, if you want to design your service in separate machine. In future, if your web server is down, still the other services are running. Other service will not affect. Other service running on the machine, user can access the services, guys. Okay. Next is what, guys, here? In every machine, we are giving the good hardware, 100% processor, good RAM, good storage we have. But in every machine, we are running, in each machine, we are running one server or two service. One service or two service, not more than two. So in every machine, we are using 20% hardware. We are utilizing the 20% hardware and we are wasting 80% hardware, guys. In every machine, guys, 80% hardware wasting. And as it been, time to time, we have to go to this machine. We have to do Windows update, patches update, security update, and we have to take the backup and we have to provide high availability also. So means in front of you, this many servers are not there. We require other servers, we require more hardware servers to take the backup. We want Active Directory server backup separate, DSCP server backup separate, SQL server backup separate, email server backup separate. So we require more hardware machines. So this one will become too expensive, guys. So to reduce the hardware, and every company is saying, sir, we require own private cloud network. The companies are saying, sir, we require own private cloud network. So then companies are moving to, so guys, the companies are moving to the text. This is a traditional way. The second option is available for companies. That is called virtualization. In our MCSE course, we have about this virtualization. So guys, in virtualization, what we are doing, we're taking the virtualization softwares or virtualization technology to build, to design our organization network, guys. So here in virtualization, what we are doing, we're taking the help of virtual machines to build the infrastructure, guys. We're taking the help of virtual machines. Okay, we're taking the help of virtual machines to design. So what we are doing in virtualization, we are not purchasing number of physical servers. We are purchasing limited servers, like one or two servers. We are taking one or two good hardware configuration servers. And in these machines, in these physical machines, guys, in this physical server. So this is our example physical hardware server. You can run any server operating system in this machine. So example, we are running 2016 server OS, guys, or 2019 or 2022. So this machine is called host machine, guys. Host computer. Physical machine is called host. Now on top of this host machine, I can run Microsoft service. If I'm going for Microsoft service, I have to install Microsoft Hyper-V. But at the same time, VMware company also is giving the service. VMware service name is ESXi software, guys. Microsoft service name is Microsoft Hyper-V. Oracle also has given the service, Oracle VirtualBox, guys. Okay, but this Microsoft Hyper-V services, inbuilt service, we no need to download, we no need to purchase. But Oracle VirtualBox ESX software, we have to buy, we have to purchase, guys. So once install Microsoft Hyper-V service, by using this Hyper-V service inside the physical machine, we can create virtual machine and install the server OS if you want to make server. But Microsoft is saying you can install any vendor operating system, guys. Any vendor. If you want to make Linux, install the Linux. If you want to make Oracle, install the Oracle. Like this, create one more virtual machine, install the OS. Like this, create one more virtual machine, install the OS. If your hardware is good, you can create one more virtual machine, install. Like this, if your hardware is too good and your operating system is data center, so you can create 2048 virtual machines, guys. If your hardware is good, if you're using 2016, 2020, 2022 data center operating system in this host machine, you can create 2048 virtual machines, guys. How many? 2048 if you have data center edition. So guys, now design the network. So example, I'm making this machine is my Active Directory server, DNS server, my host machine. Now connect this virtual machine to network and configure the services. So virtual machine 1 is my web server. Virtual machine 2 is my SQL server. Virtual machine 3 is my SAP server. Virtual machine 4 is my DSP server. Like this, so on. Now who's going to access all these services? Our users, our clients. Okay, our users are sitting on this client machine, and user accounts are created in Active Directory server. So users can log into this machine, and the request will go to this machine, and the users, by sitting on this machine, user can access all several services. So now the user can access website, yes. User can access SQL server, yes. User can access SAP server, yes. User can access DSCP server, yes. User can access. So by sitting on right the client machine, the user can request to this server to access all 7 server services. So here you cannot say all the services are running one machine. Instead of physical machine, we are using virtual machine. Now in each virtual machine, you can see one service is there, and you can access. Okay, so accessing will be fast. Expanding the network is fast here, and you're reducing the hardware cost, space, maintenance charges, right? So which one is better, guys? Here, virtualization is best, or traditional method is best to design the network? Which method is better?
Virtualization.
Virtualization is a better, guys, right? So almost, guys, from last 15 years, right? I'm not saying 1 or 2 years, last 15 years, companies are using this virtualization technology, guys. Okay, but here also, guys, we have an issue. We have to purchase physical hardware servers. How many servers we have to purchase? If I want to go for virtualization, how many servers I have to purchase? Physical servers. One is enough?
One is enough.
Okay, one is enough. Okay. Now tell me, in future, if this server is down, can you give 100% guarantee this physical server will run 365 days 24/7?
No.
No, right? So if this
For
machine
high
is failed,
availability, we need one more.
right? If this machine is failed, so it means your total all the servers go. But for high availability, for redundancy, we require one more server with good hardware content. Whatever the hardware machine configuration there, you have to take one more machine.
Hmm.
Then replicate this machine to there, copy of this machine, keep the backup of this machine, copying other virtual machine, other V. Then if this machine is failed, you can run these services in other physical server. You can allow the user to access all these services from other physical service guys. So it means here also hardware is environment. We require good hardware, 24/7 connectivity. We have to go for a security update, patches update, email servers. Okay. So here hardware also is required, and time to time as administrator, you have to check the high availability services, patches update, Windows update, security update, hardware upgradation, right? Operating system upgradation. Everything is physically we have to monitor. Okay. But the Microsoft has given third option to you guys. In the market, we have third option, serverless technology, guys. The third option to build your network is what? Serverless technology. So what is the meaning of serverless, guys? So serverless technology means you can create or you can deploy a private network, our private network in cloud, guys. Okay, by using cloud providers. Take any cloud provider, right? You can take any cloud provider to build your network. So example, I'm taking Microsoft Azure to build my network, guys. Okay, I'm taking the help of Microsoft Azure service to design my organization network in the cloud, guys. Like this, we have Google also is there, Amazon also is there. You can take anyone. But this time I'm taking Microsoft Azure service. So guys, in our organization, We no need to create any physical server, guys. So what we have to do, go to the cloud provider. In cloud provider, take data center services to build your infrastructure. So what we are saying here, we are creating the network in the cloud. So on-premises network and this cloud are connected. So we are deploying the services in Microsoft Data Center by using VMs, by using virtual machines. So I'm creating one virtual machine here to make the DC. And in this machine, we have to create Active Directory to make DC DNS guys. Okay, and you can create the user accounts here. User 1, Sam, user 1, user 2. Like this, you can take one more machine and make this machine as a file server, guys. Okay, take one computer and make this machine as a SQL server, guys. Taking one more computer, we are making this machine is my web server. Okay, so we have, so as per our requirement, we can design the network. And now in our organization, we have users, laptops, guys. So when the users are coming to office, connecting the laptop to the office network, that is called clients. Okay, now the users can log in here. So when the user Sam is logging, user 1, user 2 is logging, the request will go to Cloud DC. Cloud DC will give authentication back to these machines. Then successfully user can sign and the user can access cloud network data. Okay, so here guys, we are not purchasing the servers, right? And we are not maintaining the servers. Everything managed, maintained by Microsoft Data Center. Microsoft Data Center, right? So just we are deploying the services. Okay, so guys, now the user can sit in the office, not only office, user can sit anywhere in the corner of the world. So user can access these services, guys. But these services are called pay as you go or pay as you use, guys. How many hours, how many minutes you're using these services. For that, we have to pay the cost. We have to pay the price, guys. Okay. Now tell me, in future, my boss is saying, sir, we are getting complaints from the customers. This web server has become slow. And really, when I do the monitoring, I'm fine. The hardware is very low. Hardware is low. So guys, can we increase this RAM of, can we increase the RAM?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, right? We can. So we can increase, right? And easily in flexible way, we can increase the hardware. But after some time, project is completed. Can we reduce the size here?
Yes.
Yes, we can. As per our requirement, as per our demand, we can increase, we can decrease the hardware. Yes. Okay, we can increase the decrease the services. But what we have to pay? How many minutes? How many hours? You're using the services, we have to pay the charges, guys. So now you decide and tell me, guys, which one is better here? Cloud is
I
Cloud.
have a question. Sorry. Uh, we have to pay based on our timings, right? Pay
means how many hours
as the
you're
time.
using, that much you have to pay.
Okay. Regardless of the specification, whether it is high or low.
No, that is a difference. If you're going for high prices there, Microsoft before
Okay.
deploying, Microsoft will give you the cost per hour cost or per month cost. I will show you how to check the cost before deploying any
Okay.
services. Okay, you can check the
Okay.
storage cost. You can check the virtual machine cost, extra virtual machine plus services also. That also cost you can check. So if you're
Okay.
satisfied, you can, example, two methods are there. Before deploying, check
Mm-hmm.
the cost, or do one thing when you're deploying, before clicking start, before clicking start to create this machine. So summary is there, summary report is there. In summary report also is showing the cost per hour you have to pay for this.
Okay.
Okay, if everything is okay, then you can click finish and start. The machine is going to deploy, the services will be deployed. Okay. And as per requirement, as per our demand, we can increase, decrease the service. And here we are getting high availability also, guys. So example, I'm using South India data center, guys. But in future, South India data center, right? Heavy rain is there. Data centers are not running properly. No one is there in the data center.
Microsoft Azure provides VMware software, or we need to install
Microsoft will provide hardware only.
hardware only.
Yes, background, everything Microsoft will take care. You don't need to worry about it. Whether
Mm,
Microsoft is using Hyper-V, mostly Microsoft is using Hyper-V because it's a Microsoft product. Why Microsoft has to go to other company products?
mm.
And really, when Microsoft Hyper-V came in the market,
Mm,
so who is using VMware? They have changed to Microsoft Hyper-V.
mm,
Okay, so guys, we have seen by sitting anywhere in the corner of the world, I can access the services now. So this service is for cloud service. Microservicing cloud is an internet-based service. You can access from anywhere. Benefits are cost effective. Cost is very less, guys, here. If you're running the servers, we have to pay. Example, if I'm not running the servers, we don't need to pay the charge cost here. I can stop the machines. I can stop the services. We don't need to pay any single charges. So when we need to start the services, then we have to, okay. And the cloud is faster also, guys. The speed is faster. You can access from anywhere. Just you require good speed internet line. And Microsoft is using their own fiber connectivity to connect these machines. Then, guys, elastic with self-service on demand. It means it's flexible. It's easy to increase the hardware. Okay, so example, right now we are using only 4 GB RAM, but next
mm,
day I want a 32 GB RAM. Can we increase? Yes, on our demand, on our single request, we'll get more hardware here, guys, and providing high availability also. So example, I selected South India data center. To deploy the services, I selected South India Microsoft data center. But guys, in future, in South India data center near to in this state, maybe some flood is coming, maybe some cyclone is coming, or maybe some natural disaster problem, earthquake, flood like this. And this data center is down. South India data center is down. So then, guys, our services also down. User services, client services are down.
mm. Yes.
If the server is,
You,
for example, web server is not working, example. So
mm.
how many server
Yes.
services are down? Only one.
Mm.
But if
Only
the
one.
region itself, if the region itself is not working, then what? All the
You
services
will
down.
have it.
So can access the services? No. But microservicing take the help of high availability. If you choose the high availability when you're building these machines, when you're building this infrastructure, if I say I want high availability also, so we have high availability, you can find the same servers in other data center, like West India data center. In Central India data center, you can access the resources, guys. Okay, your resources will be have high availability, but you have to choose that option. Microsoft is by default is giving high availability. You can say off, I don't want. But if you want high availability, you can request, you will get high availability option also. Okay, so that's why the Microsoft is saying here, Microsoft is providing high availability on their services. Is available 24 by 7 guys here. Okay, so that's why every good organization is saying we want to build our infrastructure in the cloud. And if you have on-premises Active Directory, you can merge this Active Directory with Azure. You can make the hybrid cloud guys. So it means by sitting on on-premises Active Directory server, if I create the users, if I delete the users, if I change the password, it's going to create in the cloud also, guys. It's going to replicate to the cloud also. Guys. This we have. Okay. So the Microsoft is saying here, the cloud is a cloud computing service delivery of compute resources over the internet. Cloud computing is web-based computing that allow business and individual to consume computers resources such as virtual machines, databases, processing, memory, services, storage, messages, even pay as you go. Means all these many services are available in the Microsoft, but what we have to do, we have to go for pay as you go option, guys. Here. Next, cloud computing decrease in hardware and software demand on your user side, guys. And the only things that you must have ability to run the cloud computing services interface software, which can be simplified Microsoft browser. You can use any Microsoft browser, or you can use Google browser, Google Chrome browser, or you can use Firefox, right? And you have to connect to the Microsoft data center. I will show you how to connect, and you can run these services. So we need only internet line as admin. I need internet line. I can sit anywhere in the corner of the world. If my system browser is good, if my system is good, I can access my data center from anywhere. And microservicing, we have all experience. We already have experience, guys. We are using Google, Gmail, guys. We are using Hotmail. We are using YouTube. We are using the Facebook. We are using Yahoo also, guys. So how we are using, guys? Like we have email server, we have Hotmail server, Yahoo. We already used, and we no need to worry where is the Yahoo server, right? On which hardware is working, whether on which IP is working, which operating system is working. But still, we can access the services from anywhere with the same account, right? So this is called cloud. But when you go into the cloud, guys, the cloud is providing this many services 24/7, 99.99 uptime services are available. Is a scalable also, reliable also. Anytime you can increase and you can access your services, right? And computers having maintainability is good, automatic updates, guys. So means every time we don't need to go to the servers for go for updates. So automatic update upgrade option is available, guys, here. Okay. And the microservicing here, we are providing the services, and our competitor are AWS, Google, guys, here. And the benefits are cost effective, cost is very less, speed is fast, reliability, providing the high availability to services, and providing the security also, guys. So it means if you create some services in your account, right, no one can access. Okay. So we have good security also. Microsoft is providing policies we can create on the user sites. So which user should access, which user should not access. We can decide, guys, here. Okay. And apart from this, guys, when you go into the cloud, the Microsoft is providing cloud models, guys, here. In cloud models, Microsoft is saying in cloud models, we are giving 3 models to you guys. Actually, there are 4 are there. I will tell you what is the 4th one, but these 3 are very popular. One is called public cloud, one is called private cloud, and one is called hybrid, guys. Now, what is private cloud? Private cloud is designed by organization itself. Within the organization, we want high availability. Okay, so private cloud means we are creating the network in our organization. And who can access? Only my company users. My organization users can access, guys. That is called my private cloud. And to build the private cloud, if I'm going for Microsoft, we require Microsoft System Center Service. And in System Center Service, there are so many services are there. Sub services are there, like SCV, service, SCOM service, SDAP service are there. And this service is not free of cost. We have to pay the charges for this. This System Center service, Microsoft System Center, is not free of cost. We have to pay. So example, I'm saying here, I'm building my organization, a private cloud network, guys. Within the organization, I'm maintaining private cloud network, guys. Here. So what we have to do, everything is maintained and managed by administrator, guys. Our system admin, network admin is responsible for everything. Okay. So we are the system admin, we are the network admin. We have to take care about hardware, We have to take care about operating system. We have to take care about softwares, right? We have to take care about high availability, storage, everything, guys. We are the responsible. So assume one of the user is requesting, sir, I'm the user. I want to run my application to test. For testing purpose, one of the user is requesting, sir, provide one machine. I want to test. So as admin on our single, okay, so what as admin we have to do to run these applications to this user, we have to provide one virtual machine. And the user, the programmer can run this application. Okay. So as admin, we have to take care of hardware, operating system, software, antivirus, and we have to take care of the storage also, security update, patches update, right? That we have to take care of. And private cloud is managed by a Microsoft system admin. If everything is small, medium, large. Okay. So the private cloud is maintained and managed by administrator, and we are the responsible person. Everything we have to make sure ready for users, guys. Your hardware, operating system, softwares, high availability, right? Storages. We have to take care, guys. Okay, this is very expensive, right? And to configure this private cloud, we require SC VMM service, guys. System center configuration management service. Okay, so we require. So, guys, assume it one of the user is sitting outside the network. They can access this private cloud. If one of the user is sitting outside the network, they can access private cloud. No, guys, they cannot access, right? But we have public cloud, guys, here. So Microsoft is saying you can take the help of public cloud. You don't need to worry about hardware, software, operating system updates, storage. We are going to provide you. So public cloud is provided by Google, public cloud provided by AWS, and public cloud provided by Microsoft Azure. Okay. So guys, public cloud having their own data center. Just seen Google is having their own data center. AWS having their own data center. Azure is having their own data center. Okay. So this Microsoft is saying you can build your infrastructure here. Just now we have seen this is a Microsoft Azure data center. Example, I selected South India region, guys. So in this region, I created my Active Directory server, file server, storage server, SQL server, and web server. So all the users are requesting to the servers to access services. But one of the user is sitting over the internet. So guys, this user one can access the Azure services, Microsoft data center services by sitting on a home PC, by sitting on home. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Answer is yes.
Yes, you
Right?
can.
But if you restrict it, then user cannot access it. Right? If you allow the user can sit anywhere, user can access the resources. This feature is available. So the public cloud is better than private cloud is. But in public cloud, we are taking the services on rent base, right? How many hours, how many minutes we are running, we have to pay for that cost. But we have one more, guys, that is called hybrid cloud. What is hybrid cloud?
Partial of the environment will be in the cloud, not fully.
Hybrid cloud is a combination of private and public, guys, actually. Is a combination of private and public. So you have private cloud also, you have public also. Please wait for 1 minute, guys. Here, give me 1 minute break, please. Thank you, guys. So what is a hybrid cloud? Is a combination of private and public, guys. So it means you have infrastructure in on-premises, like especially guys nowadays, this Tech Mahindra, Mindtree, Wipro is doing this business, guys, hybrid cloud business. So means in your organization you have private cloud, and in private cloud you have primary servers, guys. You have primary servers. Okay. And now you want to go for public cloud also. You want to build the network in public cloud. Example, by using Microsoft Azure service. So what we are doing, guys, here, we are creating some servers in the cloud. So example, assume DC is in primary server in on-premises. We want to make one ADC server, is a backup server in the cloud. ADC server, we know, guys, in MCSC we have learned, is a backup server in the cloud. If the DC is down, backup will give authentication. Like this, we want storage server in the cloud, a file server, file storage server. We want a big SQL server in the cloud. We want web server in the cloud, guys. So it means in on-premises we have some services and cloud. So if I create the user account in DC, this account is also available in US, ADC of US public cloud, guys. So now the users, when my user is logging, user can access private cloud network also, and the user can access public cloud. So we are giving both services to user to access. So this is called hybrid cloud. So hybrid cloud is a combination of private and public, guys, here. Okay. So experts are saying allow the user to access all the services, private and public cloud, guys, here. So we have private cloud. Just now we have seen, we have community cloud also, guys. What is this community, guys? Community cloud is what? Like in Kuwait, India, Russia, and USA, guys. These three countries, companies created their own community cloud. So means community cloud is a collection of selected companies. Selected companies, they're creating their own cloud for research and developments, right? So this is called community cloud, guys. Only for group of companies are making the cloud. So private cloud is only for private, guys. Public cloud for everyone. And hybrid cloud is for organization. If you have an on-premises infrastructure, and we have private cloud, public cloud is called hybrid, guys. So here, the experts are saying here, we have this many. Mostly companies are using private or companies using public, but very big organizations who is having good business, they're going for hybrid cloud also. Okay, it's clear to everyone. But this time we want to build the infrastructure first in public cloud. Then in future, I will show you if you have private cloud. So you want to merge these two clouds, private and public, how to build infrastructure, I will show you guys. And now, up to now, cloud models we have discussed. Now come to the cloud services. In cloud services, we have three, guys. Software as a service is provided for Microsoft 365, Gmail account, Outlook. So guys, you have Gmail account so that we can send and receive the mail. We have Microsoft Outlook account, we can send and receive the mail. But exactly we know, guys, where is this Gmail server? We are using Gmail services to send and receive the mail. But exactly we know where is Gmail server. Okay, so Microsoft Outlook, Microsoft 365. On our demand, we'll get the services. Which means we don't need to worry about hardware here. We don't need to worry about backup here. We don't need to worry about services. Just
What is co-location?
sorry, what is?
Co-location.
Sorry, can you repeat once again?
What is co-location?
Co-location. I'm correct?
Yes.
Co-location. Uh, okay, co-location is in. So co-location means what here? Your services are available in primary region, example, West Europe. And you have one more location, North Europe. So it means if your services are running in West Europe, but if the West Europe data center is not working, so you can access the services from co-location that is called North Europe, guys. Okay, so means you have two copies of services. One is in West Europe and one is in North Europe. If the West Europe servers are not working, maybe we have hardware issue, operating system, software, right? So still the users can access the services from other location. Your service running other location, users can access. It's called co-location. Then guys, come to our services that is called SaaS. We have discussed in SaaS what we have to do. Request for application you will get, like especially Microsoft OneDrive is available on your request. Office 365 products are available for you guys. Like this platform as a service, guys, that is called PaaS. Platform as a service is designed for developer and application developers. So if any application developer want to run this service, example, I want to run my own application, or I want to run my own
Sir, voice is breaking.
yes. So platform as a service means what? We know we can run our own application here. The hardware, software, everything is provided by the cloud provider. Just you have to run your own application and allow the user to access it. Especially it's designed for developers, guys. Developer want to run their own application, a build application on the cloud. So then we have to go for platform as service. The last one is designed for us, guys. We are going for this course, Microsoft AZ104, to become Microsoft Cloud Engineer, Cloud Administrator. So guys, as a cloud administrator, I want to create own private cloud I want to create my own network in private cloud. I want to configure VMs. I want to decide what hardware machines we need. Then we can decide here which operating system we need, right? Which storage you need. So as per requirement, we are creating the servers, guys, right? As per our requirement, as per company requirement, we are creating the servers as per project requirement, user requirement. Okay. Okay, guys. So here in infrastructure as a service, as per our requirement, we can decide what size of VM we want, how much RAM we want, processor we want, and how much which operating system we need, and what services we need in this machine. So we decide ourselves. So this is called infrastructure as service. Example, I have two projects, right? And for two projects, I want two different hardware servers, two different storage servers. I want. Can we create?
Yes.
Yes, we can. And here we can decide to which network peoples or which network users we want to allow to access. We don't want to allow everyone to access. We want to allow selected network users should access. Yes, we can decide here, guys. So microservicing, when you're going for this software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service, you can build, guys. So these are the services are available, guys, here. But
Sir, how much RAM is sufficient for creating virtual machines in laptop?
One chip in laptop
Hmm.
for your Host operating system 4 GB is required.
Hmm.
For virtual machine, we require 2 GB if you want to run in good speed.
Hmm.
So if you want to run one virtual machine in your laptop, you require 2 GB. So total
Hmm.
how much? For a host means laptop 4 GB, virtual machine 2 GB. Total 6 GB is required,
6 GB
is enough. But if you're increasing the machines, you have to increase your hardware, RAM also.
RAM also.
Yes.
Per machines 2 GB RAM. And
2 GB
how,
RAM is
how
good. 1 GB also is enough,
hmm.
but on 1 GB testing purpose is good. But in production environment, right? Companies having huge hardware resource. So minimum 2 GB is okay.
Uh, in server machine we do 2 GB RAM and client machines we can do what 1 GB RAM.
Yes. But if you're using Windows 11, 2
Hmm.
GB is required. For Windows 10, 1 GB also is okay.
Okay.
So guys,
And
here, yes,
15 to 20 GB storage is more than enough.
yes, that is enough.
Oh.
Because one machine is going to take around 1 GB, 2 GB space.
For server, sir?
Yeah, for server, for client is going to take less than 2 GB space.
Okay.
So guys, in this diagram, you can observe here, my total left side, guys, is on-premises environment and is going to manage my admin. So this is my on-premises network within the organization. So here as admin, I'm the responsible person to manage all this. I have to take care of all networks, storage, servers, virtualization, OS, middleware services, runtime services, data, and application. Everything is maintained, managed by admin. And you can see total my right side, guys. Software as a service is maintained and managed by cloud provider, guys. Just what application you need, you have to request to access. You have to request that I want Microsoft Office service or I want data storage service. They will provide. They will give you guys here. Okay. So here, administrator interference is not required. Just request for service, sign up, and access. But here, guys, platform as a service, your network, storage, servers, virtualization, OS, middleware, runtime, all these services are maintained by cloud providers. But as per our requirement, we can run our application, guys. We can run our softwares to build our data, guys. Here. Okay.
Sir, in software as a service, we no need to purchase software, only request.
License we have to purchase. License
Okay.
means you have to purchase per user license will be there,
User.
or
Okay.
per device licenses. Then we have to buy that.
Hmm.
So, guys, here infrastructure as a service is designed for administrator, and in infrastructure as a service for cloud. So then, guys, as admin, I can decide here how many networks I want. Here I can decide here storage. Here I can decide server operating system or servers, virtualization, and this many things is provided by cloud provider. But we have a choice here. So which operating system we want, what size of server we want, we can decide. So applications we can run, data we can run, runtime services, middleware services we can decide whether we want to use RDP or we want to use VPN to services. And OS is maintained, managed by cloud provider, virtualization take care by cloud, high availability also cloud provider, servers provided by cloud, storage also, networks also provided by cloud provider. So, but as per our requirement, we are building the infrastructure. We can decide here what size of hardware we want, which OS we want, what type of storage we want, load balancers we require or not. This is called infrastructure service. And in infrastructure as a service, admin is having management, guys. As admin, we can manage. We can manage all these services, guys. Okay, it's clear to everyone. So once we design the network in the cloud, that is called infrastructure as a service. I will show you all these three guys here, how to use software as a service for users, platform as a service, infrastructure. But we are more focusing on infrastructure as a service because we are the Microsoft administrator. So as a Microsoft Azure administrator, so we have to learn infrastructure as a service because we are the responsible to build the organization private network in the cloud. So guys, when you're going for Azure, you know guys, Microsoft Azure is not only a single cloud provider. There are many cloud providers are there. But why we have to go to Microsoft Azure, guys? Any specific reason, guys? Because in the market we have competitors are there, or before Microsoft. These are the companies who have their own data center, AWS. We have Google. Azure is came in the market. For example,
I think price is less.
yes, take one machine. Okay, take one VM, guys. Now your company is saying here, your company is saying, sir, we'll do one thing, we'll take these three services. We'll take Azure also, we'll take Google also, we'll take Microsoft also. In Google also, we'll create one virtual machine. In AWS also, we'll create one virtual machine. We'll create one virtual machine in Azure also, guys. Here. Okay. And these three are cloud providers here. And these three cloud providers providing the same services. But Microsoft services are GUI, guys. Remember here. This Azure Google services are command based, mostly command based. But Microsoft total services are GUI based, graphical user interface. Not only which one is better for you now. I'm talking about only one simple scenario, guys. GUI is the best option because we are using graphical user interface.
Azure.
So Microsoft is saying, I'm the public cloud provider. We have own data centers maintained, managed by Microsoft itself. If offer various services such as computers, storage, network, applications, SQL database, various other services. And Microsoft is saying, we are providing the services pay as you go, means how many hours, minute we have used, we have to pay. And Microsoft is saying, I'm not number one in this market. I'm the second largest cloud provider right now, guys. You know, guys, I told you guys, Microsoft has started the cloud service in 2010, but Microsoft actually is popular in the market after 2014, guys. After 2014, the companies are aware about Microsoft services, guys. But the Microsoft is become right second largest cloud provider in the market, guys. The reason is what? These three things, guys. Here. The first reason is cost, guys. Here. The first reason is cost. So when you're building one machine in AWS, Google, and Azure, so we have to pay per pay as you go option per hour charges, guys. Here we have for per hour cost, guys. Here if I'm going for per hour cost, right? AWS is saying per hour you have to pay $10. Google is saying $10, and Microsoft also saying $10, guys. But Microsoft is saying we are giving the best price to the customers who build the network. So we are giving 50%. Or Microsoft is saying 5 times cheaper in the market, guys. So our services, Microsoft is saying our services are 5 times cheaper, guys. So it means if AWS is saying $10, Google is saying $10, Azure also is saying $10, but here 5 times cheaper means what? We don't need to per hour $10, guys. We have to pay per hour only $5, guys. So it means nearly 50% discount we are getting, guys. And second thing, to run this machine, we require OS. So tell me, Microsoft having their own operating system, yes or no? And assume today, example, last 1 year back. Last
Yes,
1 year back, we have purchased this operating system. So it's called new operating system or is existing operating system, guys? This operating
existing.
system we have purchased last 2 years back. And now you want to use this existing operating system in this VM. So Microsoft is saying, yes, you can use. There is no question. Microsoft is saying you can install existing operating system also. So what we have to pay, guys, here? We have to pay the operating system charges or hardware charges, what? Or both. Previously, $5 means we are paying both charges, hardware and operating system. But this time we have to pay what? We don't need to pay for hardware. We have to pay only for operating system, guys, here, right? So we don't need to pay actual operating system because we are using existing one on new hardware. So we have to pay the charges for hardware. We don't need to pay any charges for operating system. So it means here the cost will become $3, guys. $2 for operating system, hardware $3. So now how much you are paying? Only $3. And here the price is not per hour. Here the price is per minute, guys. But other companies are saying price is per hour. For example, you're using half an hour Azure, you're using half an hour AWS, you're using half an hour Google. So if you're going to the Google, you have to pay how much?
Sir, I don't understand
See, I'm
this
using for hardware and operating system, I'm paying $5.
hardware. Hmm.
How much? $5. But now we have already operating system, right? We are using existing license operating system on this VM. So what we have to pay? Hardware. So how much we have to pay for hardware? $3, guys, right? We no need to pay $10. We no need to pay $5. We have to only pay for $3. We have to pay because we are using only hardware and per hour base. But here not per hour, per minute base we have to pay. So example, I'm running this virtual machine for half an hour. How much we have to pay now? But AWS and Google is saying if you run your machine for half an hour, 1 hour, you have to pay the same cost, means $10. But if I'm running this virtual machine of Azure, how much we have to pay?
$1.5.
For half an hour means 1.5.
Five.
Correct? This
Yes,
dollar
sir.
is 1.5, half an hour. We no need to pay
$3.
full amount, right? Per hour amount we no need to pay. So that's why the Microsoft is saying our services are cheaper compared to the other guys here. Okay, 5 times cheaper than other companies. Then existing operating system also we can use, so we can save a lot of money here, guys. Here, okay, this is we can go for this. Then Microsoft is saying over the internet, 98% end users are using our operating system, our services, because they're GUI based. 98 guys here. So 98% of the biggest companies or world fortune companies, more than 800 companies, guys. More than 800 companies are using Microsoft product, guys. Why Microsoft product? Because it's trustable. Microsoft documents are clear. If something is happen, so Microsoft will take care of that. Microsoft will give support, technical support, right? You will get support from them. Okay. So this is the reason, guys, why Microsoft has become in short period. Microsoft has become very popular, and Microsoft has become second largest cloud provider in the market, guys. Right? And mostly, guys, if your company is running Microsoft Azure services, if your company is running Microsoft Azure services, right? They will continue. But if your company is having already AWS services and that companies are migrating to Azure, right? The companies are saying, sir, we are going to migrate our domain, right? Yes, user can they can migrate their servers from one network to other network, one data center people to one data center to other data center, one cloud provider to other cloud. Guys, when you're using Microsoft services, we require a subscription, guys. When you're using Microsoft services, we require what here? Microsoft account. I will show you how to create the account. Once you create the account, you will become Microsoft subscription, or you can say tenant. You will become Microsoft tenant. So why we are saying tenant? Because how many hours, how many minutes we are running these services, we have to pay that much cost on this. Okay, so Microsoft subscription is very important. Without taking subscription, we cannot. So what is actually the subscription here? The Microsoft is saying subscription is aligned to its account action. It's account, your personal account like that. We have so by using subscription, you can connect to Microsoft data center, right? In future, if you have new projects, new services, they will contact. Okay, through subscription, they will contact. And if so, guys, here in this page, you can see my subscription is pay as you go here. This is my subscription ID. I'm the administrator, account admin, and this is the active mode, guys. My subscription is active. So if the subscription is active, we can use continuously, guys. Per month, the Microsoft will charge, we have to pay. So what is subscription? Subscription is the highest level service of Azure, guys. And subscription is providing tenant service to you, created by default when you are creating the first time. So when you're creating the first Azure account, so you will get subscription. And once you get the subscription, you are the Microsoft tenant to access services. And guys, as Azure subscription is mandatory for every Azure resource. So whenever you're creating any resources in Azure, like storage, PMs, load balances, so compulsory first is asking subscription. Then is asking your services, what services you want to create under the subscription. And Azure subscription is manageable items like databases, web application, virtual network, virtual machines, right? And storage account with availability. Okay. So guys, example in Azure resources, I want to manage the item like databases, web applications, network, virtual machines, storage, right? In available Azure subscription, guys. A subscription is authenticated and authorized to the admin to access these resources. So example, when you log into Azure portal page, portal.azure.com, right? So guys, what we'll check? We'll check authentication and authorization. Once authentication is done, authorized, then you can log into Azure, right? You can access your services, you can purchase your services, guys. Okay, so this is called subscription, guys. So here we have payment methods, guys. So when you're going for a Microsoft Azure account, we have okay. So when you're going for Azure account, we have 4 types of account payment account method, guys, here. So this is called payment account method because Azure is not free service. First one is enterprise agreement. Enterprise agreement means upfront service, guys. Upfront service and reservation also you can say. So example, I'm telling to Microsoft, I got a new project. For this new project, I require 5 servers for 2 years. I want 5 servers for 2 years, right? And we have this company is making payment in advance. In advance, this company is giving the payment. Then we can build the network in the cloud. So this is called enterprise agreement. So in enterprise agreement, one-time payment is there. Okay. So enterprise means what? Before using the services, we are making the payment. Example, you go to the restaurant, you can go for takeaway. In takeaway, what we are doing first, we are making the payment and taking the goods. Example, your favorite dish we are taking. Okay. But before eating. So this is called enterprise agreement. Okay, so in enterprise, big companies, organization will say, for we have a project for this many years, and we want same hardware configuration machine. Okay, so then we have to go for enterprise, guys. Then reseller account, guys. So the reseller account, who's going to use? A distributors, guys. So example, you are the distributor of Microsoft, and some of the companies are saying, sir, purchase Azure account, purchase some services for us, right? So you are the responsible person, yes. So you are taking the amount from companies and you're building the infrastructure for your resellers persons, right? Next, we have partner account, guys. Like Microsoft is a partner. Microsoft is giving the solution to the other companies. So this other company administrator, so guys, partner is designing, implementing the Azure. So example, one of the companies coming to Zoom and Zoom is giving the solution. So this company is saying, sir, my company is startup company. So you do one thing, create account, you create my 2 VMs, 2 storage in the cloud, right? So as a partner, so partner, what is doing? Example, Zoom is a partner. If one of the companies coming and requesting to Zoom, say design my network. So as admin, what I will do, I will take the requirement first. What is the requirement, right? And will design the network, will give the access. We'll design the network, we'll implement everything, we'll give the access, right? You can access resources anywhere. That is a partner, guys. And partner is taking the bill by charging their charges. So what partners are doing, guys, here? Designing, maintaining, managing. If they need some services, so they request to partner like Zoom, we are the partner, we'll create the resources and their users can access. The last one we have for everyone, guys. What is the last one? Personal account, guys. And personal account you can create for yourself or you can create for your organization, guys. And personal account is best option to do Azure practice, guys. And this is called pay as you use. So once you create the free account, right? Once you get the free account, now you can go for pay as you go. Means how many hours, how many minutes we are using, only we have to pay those charges. So here, guys, as per our requirement, we can tell to the management, okay, sir, I will design our network. If you agree the project, we'll continue this one. So guys, in Azure free account, personal account, we are getting Azure account free of cost. Okay, so this is designed for system admin and Azure admin. And guys, once the account is finished after 12,
Sir, it is valid for 12 months.
yes, its account is valid for 12 months. But account services are active only for 30 days. Okay, so
Remaining days.
your account will be there, but
Hmm.
enable mode. Once you switch to pay as you go, then it will active for you.
Read only mode.
Read only mode. But once 12 months are done, your total account is inaccessible.
Hmm.
Cannot use. Okay. So what the Microsoft is saying here, first try with pay as you go. Sorry, go for pay as you go for free options. That is called personal account, free option. To create the free account, we require email address, we require credit card, we require phone number, PAN number. Okay.
Sir, if we don't have credit card,
You can take your friend credit card. You can take your boss credit card, or you can take your family member's credit card. Anyone. You can take anyone credit. It's not compulsory. Credit card should be on your name.
It is mandatory for the credit card.
Yes, it's mandatory. Because 6 months back, Microsoft is giving the chance to use debit card also. But that debit card is not there, I think now. Now the Microsoft is saying only credit card. Yes,
Okay.
Ahmed,
Even the
we are
PAN
going
card
to
also
send
is
the recording
mandatory.
after the class. Sorry.
Even the PAN card also is mandatory.
PAN card is mandatory only for Indian student. I'm coming to this one. Just wait. So guys,
Okay.
first what we have to do, we have to go to the Outlook account. You can use Gmail also, but I will prefer to Outlook, guys, here because Outlook is the best option to use Microsoft services. So what we have to do, just Outlook account is very free, is free account, guys. You know this. Outlook is free for everyone. Yes, Shoaib Ahmed, we are going to send the recording, right? If you not receive the first day recording, you can call to Vani ma'am, or you can WhatsApp your details to Vani or me, anyone. So we'll give you the recording. Okay. After the class, everyone will get the recording. So guys, here, if you want first Outlook account, guys, if your Outlook accounts are free, yes, you will get the mail from Priya for this recording. Okay. So guys, free account is free. Create the free account first. Okay. Once you have Outlook account, next what you have to do? Next, you require credit card details. Maybe your credit card or any family member's credit card you can use. Phone number is must. PAN card is only for Indian student. If you're creating the account in India, we require PAN card. If you're creating this account in other state, other countries, okay, so PAN card only for Indian students who's creating the account in India. But if you're creating account in Gulf countries, if you're creating account in USA, in Europe, then you can use free. Not PAN card is not required. Just phone number, credit card is required. And this free account, to create free account, we have to use this website name, azure.microsoft. And after account is created, this account is free for, is a personal account free for 30 days, guys. Within 30 days, you will get this much amount, 200 US dollars. So it means around 16,500 rupees you will get, and use this 16,500.
Ahmed, after 15 days, if I want to practice more, so
Huh?
can I create one more personal account and practice, right?
This account is for valid for 30 days.
Like
And
free
this much
account is
amount,
valid for 30 days.
200, yes, is valid for 30 days. And you will get how much? 200 US dollars. In Indian rupees, convert 16,500 US. And this amount is enough. As per my experience, this amount is enough to do the lab multiple times, not one or two times, many times. And still amount will be there in your account if you follow my steps. Okay. So maybe if your account price is completed, cost is completed, or maybe 30 days are completed. So your account is disable mode, not deleted. Remember here, your account is disable, right? But in companies, what I will do, guys, I will suggest to my employees was when you're designing the company network, take free account and design the network. Then after 2 weeks, run create the servers, run for 2 weeks, and report to the management. Tell to the management from last 2 weeks we are running these servers, and this is a server services behavior. If everything is good, the management will say, okay, we'll give you the approval. But really, guys, next day management will give the approval. No, guys, maybe after 15 days, maybe after 1 month, they will give the approval. So after 1 month completed, these accounts are, the services are disabled. So then what we can do? Tell to the management, we'll go for pay as you go, guys. Once everything is good, service running, then switch to pay as you go, guys. Yeah. Okay, this thing we can do it. But here, for our testing purpose, for lab purpose, 30 days are enough. And this amount is enough to do the practical multiple times.
In one account, how many members can practice?
Sorry, can you repeat once again, please?
In one account,
Uh,
how many members can practice
do
logging
one thing,
to
share your email ID with everyone, right? At a
Mm.
time, they can do the labs.
Okay.
But you will get, you have to, first time you have to share the OTP number, right?
Oh.
If, or your code with others. If there are someone is doing practical on other machine,
Mm.
your friends, right? So you will get message. Someone is doing the opening this account in other machine.
Mm.
You are the person or not. So you have to say yes, I am the person. So they can use it.
That's another way.
Yes. Okay.
Can we practice simultaneously, at a time?
You
One
can do one
monthly.
thing, but create two projects. I will show you how to create the project in the next session. But don't do the project same. Example, you're working on one folder and your friend also is working on same folder. So which data will be stored? So to create two projects, two folders, and work simultaneously. In your folder, you do work, and your friend will use the same account, will do the work on second project. Like this, you can do it. But to create the account, we have to go to this website. So I'm sharing these two website links, guys, in the chat box. You can copy. So first link is for to creating the account, azure.microsoft.com, free account. Second one for to log in, guys. Here to log into the Azure portal page, we have to use portal.azure.com. So I will use this one first. So I will copy this. I will go to the browser. Right after the account is created, Outlook account is created, go to the browser, azure.microsoft.com, hit enter. So it's asking to go for get start Azure with free, guys. So click on get start Azure with free. Then it's asking you want to go for try with Azure free or pay as you go. You have to decide here, guys, which one is better for you. First time, maybe you're working in companies, I will suggest, I will prefer to my student, I will tell go for first free, because if your management is saying no, means you're wasting your money. So that's why go for free first, guys. Here this is the best option. Okay, so once your free account is successfully created, guys, here, right, then you can deploy your services project. Okay, so you will get like this. Click on start free option, then is asking to sign up to your account, is asking your login account, guys. You're asking your Outlook account and password, give it. Then is asking these details, select your country, select your first name, last name. You have to fill all these details. It's like a form. Then fill the email address. Email address is very important. Be careful to fill. Phone number, definitely you have to give, guys, phone number. Organization, if you're not working in any organization, give my organization name, Zoom Technology. Relax. The last one, PAN card, ID. Then click on next. So once you click next here, in the next page is asking phone verification. So you will get one code on phone. You have typed the phone number code here and you will get verified. Then credit card details. You have to fill all these credit card details. But guys, I found in SBI and Bank of Baroda, these two, guys, international transactions are by default is disabled. International transaction. If international transactions are disabled, you cannot do the transaction because Microsoft will deduct 2 rupees from this credit card, guys. 2 rupees only for verification, for authentication. But after 48 hours, you will get 2 rupees back on your account, and you will get 200 US dollars also, right? And this 200 US dollar for what? Shopping or for Azure services? Don't think that $200 you are getting tomorrow in your account and you will go to the shopping. This is not for shopping. This is only for managing the Azure services. So fill your details, credit card details here. Then after that, verification is happening. After verification, then go for agreement. In agreement here, guys, you have to check these two boxes. Accept the I agree to the Microsoft subscription, right? Second box also you can check. Then click on. Second box is not too important, guys, because it's going to share this your details with other partners also. Okay. First is very important, or you can check both. Then click on sign in. Once you click sign up here, so successfully logged into account, and click on maybe later. Microsoft is helping guiding which service where is available. So click on maybe later. I don't want right now this tool. So now your account is ready to use, guys. Here you can see right side you have your account details are available. You can use. Okay, and if you come down here, you can find your subscription. If you go to your subscription, it will show you active, guys. Right? If the service is active, yes, for 30 days service active, then you can use. Okay, this is a simple best method. You know how much time it will take to create this account? AWS, if you create the account in AWS, it will take 48 hours. Account will create, but account will act after is going to take 48 hours. But Microsoft Azure will take 5 minutes only, guys. How much time? 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, your successfully account is ready to use, guys. Okay, this many options are there. It's clear to everyone? Any doubt, any question? So today you have to create this account, guys. Okay, you have to create this Azure account, and in tomorrow's session, I will show you the remaining part, guys. Azure administration roles, then resources, how to manage.
The main difficult part is to get the credit card details.
Sorry, difficult part is what?
The main for the credit card, because I don't have credit card and it will be difficult to
So you
get
can
someone credit card details.
get from your friends, or you tell to friends.
I don't
In fact, you fill
I
this
don't
detail.
think anyone can easily give the credit card details.
Yeah, if you have best friends, they will definitely they will give. Otherwise, you can go for your family members
Mm-hmm.
in
Okay,
front of you.
because in that it was asking CVV and all
Yes, you
security
don't fill it.
codes.
So do one thing. This part, who will do? Tell to your friend, tell to your family members. If you're not trusting on me, you fill it. Don't show that everything to
Okay,
me.
with
Right?
one credit card we can create multiple accounts.
No, only one credit card for 12 months. Only one account. After 12
Okay,
months, same credit card you can use it. Okay,
okay,
because this account is
okay,
active for 12 months. After 30 days, your account will be disabled.
okay,
Okay? But before this,
okay,
after 30 days, your account disabled, you can go for switch to pay as you go. If you give request, they will
okay,
go for pay as you go. Otherwise, you will not automatically Microsoft will not switch to pay as you go. But after 12 months,
okay.
if you're not using
Based on our
account,
confirmation.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
After 12 months, your account will close. Then you can use same credit card once again to create the new Azure account. So guys,
Can I
Okay,
use the same Azure account after 12 months, Mohammed?
change the email address. That is better. Use the same credit card, same phone number, right? But change the email address. That is better. Subscription means tenant means you are not a owner. You are getting one. You are the tenant to use the Microsoft services. Subscription is used for authentication. You are the authenticate person to log into Microsoft data center to use the Microsoft services as a tenant. Okay. So here, guys, you can see here we require Windows 10 laptop or Windows 11 with basic features. And for our lab purpose, we require Azure account. Just now we have seen, and we are going to send the recording, right? We are sending the recording to you guys here on mail, right? On your register mail. But if you're not getting recording, call to the Vani ma'am, right? You can call to the Vani madam. So madam will send the details, actually, your details, your name, you are attending the 10 p.m. 38th Azure batch you are attending. So she will provide that, or you can send your details to me. I will give you. So guys, I will share these documents. I have these documents, guys. What I'm showing, all these documents, and lab manual is there. Some CVs are there. So actually, like one folder, I will show you. I will share this folder with you. So you can see I created one folder by the name Azure Data. This is a folder. In this folder, all screenshots are there. We have CVs are there. Some PowerShell scripts are there. Web pages are there. Some interview questions and CVs are there. And some softwares are there. Some books are there. And the softwares we require to do Azure Labs. But time to time, I will tell you when we require the softwares we are going to use from here. You can pick the software from here to do the labs. So this complete folder I'm going to share with you. Once you send your details to me, this is my email address, right? Note down this one, ahmed.mcsc16@gmail.com, and send me a mail by writing this, your batch timing, 10 p.m., 30th November, your student name, your mobile number, and your payment receipt copy, guys. Right? And tomorrow, our management will change the link password, guys. So before joining, check the email which you are receiving from Zoom Priya. So you will get one new password. With the help of new password, you can join to the class, guys. Okay. So if you send your details to me, guys, my email address, I will give you this Azure data folder to you guys. Okay. So today I'm ending the class here, guys. So today your lab is what? Creating one account, right? So create one account. So remaining labs, what is Azure architecture, resource groups, we are going to discuss tomorrow, guys. Okay. So today I'm ending that.
Can you copy the messages into the chat of the email address and whatever the details you wanted to send by email? That will be much helpful, so you can see that.
Okay. You can see now in the chat box.
Thank you.
So I'm ending the class here. Thank you. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.